there he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Oh, that was fast. Oh, right. Hey guys, what's up? Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are in the garage slash man cave. For this video, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about stuff we were using for this particular lake that we went to, what we found. Ruben's going to explain why we were at this particular lake and why we found what we found there. But to give you guys a little bit of a backstory, we checked out a new pond that we hadn't been to before, and we found quite an interesting scenario, and it was very educational for us as far as how fish relate to various environments and things like that. And that being said, we figured out some things. So we fished 2 mornings there, and I'm just going to go over a little bit about what I used while we were there, how to set those different things up and things like that. So let's get right into this, and we're going to show you some of the stuff I used. Before we get too far into this, shout out to my sponsors, Team No Fish right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm on their pro staff, and I'm super excited to be with those guys. They're awesome. The company is expanding, and we love watching it continue to grow, and we love growing with them. So go check them out. Team No Fish also raise energy drinks. These guys are awesome. Branched chain amino acid electrolytes, no sugars. Lots of caffeine though, 300 milligrams of caffeine. Their flavors are awesome. Baja Lime right here, pretty good. Voodoo and Apollo are my favorite. But go check those guys out too. Rep Sports, Raise Energy. I'll put a link down there in the description as well. So some of my sponsors that are helping me stay energized and stay equipped with good gear for my fishing. And let's get right into it, guys. Here we go. So weightless fluke. So right there, the Yum weightless break and shad fluke in the, what is this, Arc Shiner Minnow. I just call it a minnow color. Looks just like that with the little fork tail right there. So, and this was kind of the same thing. Again, I was using a owner's 3/0 hook. If I wanted to fall a little faster, I'll run a 4/0. And basically, I was just doing what I call a Texas rig, if you will. Running it through the nose, popping it out just like that, turning it. Let's see if you guys can see that. And then finding that point where it's gonna meet, putting it right in there, just like that. And then all I was doing was I was taking, lifting and moving, and then it makes it weedless like that. You can see how that hook tip is just under there, and then that way when they bite it, it exposes it. And I try and keep my fluke as straight as possible up here on the seam line. I think that if you have too much bend and it's all funky like this and stuff like that, where it's warped all weird, I don't think that's as natural of a look. So I try to keep it as streamlined as possible so that it's a flat looking edge, and I can't get it to go back to where it was, but you kind of saw it in the first part of it. So weightless fluke, we ran that as well, and I did really good with that. Some of the bigger ones that I caught there were on this one right here. All right, so the next thing that I used, I'm gonna turn this camera just a little bit, there we go. The next thing that I used for this particular location was the VMC Tokyo rig. And if you guys don't know what a Tokyo rig is, I'm going to show you right now. Basically, it's a modified punch rig, if you will. It's definitely more of a finesse type of punch rig, I think. But it gets bit a lot. And it's this little gadget right here. Basically, this is the 3/0, again, VMC 3/0. I don't know if you can see that with the glare of the light, but anyways, there you go. 3/0 hook. It's got this little bar that comes down right here. And so what happens with that is you take a weight and if you're familiar with the punch rig, I'll just use these 1 ounces right here. This punch rig, the way it would normally work is you would feed this up the line in front of the hook, such as that right there, essentially. And then when you punch, it kind of goes down and you peg it, it stays in place, or it'll slide up and down the line. And this hook and the bait stays right with it, right? Well, with the Tokyo rig, what is happening is you're tying to this swivel point right here. And basically, this right here goes through, your weight actually goes through the bar, and I pinch this off, there we go, like that. And then what you'll do is you'll take this with some plier and you'll just bend it up, and this stays here while the hook and the bait are just a little bit above it, not much, but it's a different look. And so when it's down on the ground, on the bottom, once you've punched through those weeds and you're popping it and you're twitching it, this bait is staying up here while the weight is down here. So essentially it looks like that, right? So it's a little bit different look, something different for the fish. I use those, and so a completed setup would look like this. And one of the things that I do, you can see that there's 2 weights here, right? And the reason for that is because when this weight is on, it's down like this, right? So then you have all this flat surface so that when you're pulling up, it's kind of catching on weeds and stuff like that. So what I do is I take 2 weights to equal the amount that I'm wanting. So let's say I want a 1 ounce punch. I take 2 half-ounce bullet weights and I put them back to back like this, similar to that right there that you can see. And the reason for that is because then you have a streamline going up and a streamline going down. So when it punches through and you're pulling back up, you don't have a wide flat section right here pulling the weeds. You have another streamlined bullet point going upward. And in theory, the idea is that it'll be a smoother motion, less drag, less catch on weeds and stuff like that. And then all you're doing is you're bending the bar to hold these weights in place right here, like that. And so when it's finished, it's gonna look something like this. Again, I try and keep it streamlined right here. I'll pull this, get the hook underneath just a little bit to make it weedless right there. And that's what my Tokyo rig would look like. This particular one is paired with an X-Zone adrenaline bug. Again, shout out to my sponsors, Team No Fish and X-Zone. Adrenaline bug 4-inch watermelon red flake. Again, great little rig set up there. So that's your Tokyo rig right there. Let's see if we can get a picture of it for you guys right up close. Just like that. Tokyo rig. So that was one of the ones that I used as well. And we'll show you a little bit different that we did with that. All right, so that's the Tokyo. That's the Tokyo rig that we used. It gets bit a lot. It's such a great setup, something totally different. One of the things that I did do with that though is I actually paired it with a Kitech. If you guys don't know Kitech, they're incredible and you should check them out. I did the Pro Blue Red Pearl Swing Impact 4-inch swim bait, if you will. And I just did the same thing. I partnered it up with this. Basically, Texas Rig did the same. I'm not going to go through it on this one, but I ran it streamlined just like that. I used that as well, and that did really, really good for me while we were there. just another way that you can rig that Tokyo rig and get bit. This particular visit has a interesting ending to the story, and I'm not going to go ahead and tell you too much about it. I'm going to just let us get into it, and you're just going to kind of see how a fantastic fishing morning turned into an absolute total disaster by midday. And it just goes with fishing, one of the things that happens. That being said, that's the rigs that we use. Hopefully that was helpful for you in some way. But Tokyo rigs, I love them. If you guys haven't tried them, try them out. You're going to get bit for sure. Everybody knows about Senkos, so there's nothing I have to say about those. And flukes. I mean, the channel's called Fluke Yeah Fishing, so it goes without saying that we were going to throw flukes. Weightless, weighted. You could also throw those on the Tokyo rig as well. I did not do it this particular trip, but I will be doing it soon. I kind of like to try different baits. Tokyo rigs typically work really well with creature baits and worms, but I'm always open to trying different baits on it. And I feel like, you know, if it's something different that the fish haven't seen, you know, there's a pretty good chance that you're gonna get something to take it at some point. So there you go. That's my setup. Let's go ahead and get there, guys. This is a long intro. Let's get in there and let's catch some fish. We'll see you on the water.
Fish on.
Big or little?
Not bad, dude. I mean, look.
Oh yeah.
Not terrible. It wouldn't have been anything for yesterday, for sure. I pitched right over to that grass, hit it immediately.
Which one, the one to the left?
Mm-hmm. Pitching. Little guy. All right. Fluke, baby. I mean, he was about it too. Hey, stop it. Stop. Not the big one we're looking for, but he gets it.
Biggest ones out of here so far. We caught out this place.
Come on. Hey, stop.
Yeah, about as they are about the little white ones, dog.
They're gonna be about it, dude.
Right.
All right, there we go. Fluke. Let's get him. That's a big fish.
Got him?
Yeah. I think. Oh, he helped me out.
Can you help?
Oh man, he's got me wrapped in the cats, dude. Shoot. Ah, come on. Yep, help. Come on. He got me caught on those.
That's far in there.
I was hoping that if I let him swim, he'll. I can't tell what he's right on that one.
Oh. Well, trying to help you out. Sorry, bro.
Oh, because it's, yeah, here's a little guy.
No, it's because it's all.
So that one that we caught got stuck in the weeds, and he stayed in the weeds on this thing right here. So I had to get in here to get him out, because I'm not about leaving fish stuck in places. Dude, I might need a hand getting out of here. Yeah, it's not, that's why.
Plastic.
It's not freaking.
I got you. Awesome, it's plastic. It's rubber.
That's my bad knee. Oh, hey.
I was just holding on.
So I'm saying that's not even.
Here, I got my knife. Just cut this shit off.
There was no way we were getting that out.
Watch yourself.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, there's an example right there why you don't leave trash and stuff in your lakes and ponds, because anybody else maybe wouldn't have gone in there, you think, Ruben?
Nope.
And that fish would have just sat there and died because it couldn't eat, it couldn't do anything. So we went in there and we got them. We could hear them still. So don't leave your trash. We would have got him out, but that was fabric and not cattails. So here's what it is. Got him out. He's free. Like that. Tokyo rig. There's one. Tokyo rig number 2. Ouch. Come on. Got my thumb a little bit there. A little blood for both of us. Boom. Tokyo rig. Getting it. Little guys. But catching's catching. There are bigger ones over here. Just like that. Let's get it back. Alright. Well, that was 2 in about 10-15 minutes on the Tokyo rig. Like I said, it's a unique rig, and if there's fish nearby, you'll catch some. It definitely gets bit, that's for sure. There's another one. Next cast. Very next cast. Got a little one. Not getting on those big ones that we've seen, but we're getting fish. Boom. Going back. Fluke. Weightless fluke. Got them. Little guys. Those big ones are over there, but we can't get them to hit for whatever reason. And this guy's like burying himself in these weeds. So there you go. Fluke. That's a decent one. Probably the best one. Oh yeah, he's a real good one. Those are what we were looking for. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's what we came for. Oh man. Finally got on one of the big ones. Man, he's strong. Can't even get a good grip on him. Oh man. There we go. Hooked myself a little bit, but there we go. Boom. Those are the kind of fish we needed for the tournament. My goodness. Dang. That's a beautiful, beautiful fish right there, guys. That's what we came here for. We knew they were in here. That's what we were looking for. Let's see. I think he's about 2.5. Let's even that out. Get this open. Come on. £3 on the button. I don't know if you guys can see that. £3. Boom. What a fantastic fish, guys, on a weightless fluke up there in the pocket. Let's talk about why these fish are up in here. All right, let's get them back though. All right, guys, let's talk about it. Let's let me give you a little rundown on what's going on here. So here's the deal. Ruben's here, by the way. He made it finally, right there.
What's up, y'all?
I'm gonna let Ruben tell you what's going on here this morning. Ruben, why are we here, dude?
Here for the bass.
And why this particular spot today?
We found a school of bass.
And you want to explain what's going on and why this spot is the way it is right now?
Well, we have a little current that's running through. There's like a bridge, or a little current that's running through from the stream right here. It's coming through over here. Watch, follow me.
Okay. So why don't you take us over to where it's starting and show us what's going on?
Because this is where I'll show you why.
All right.
Come on, bring it up.
So here's what's going on right here, guys.
So the water's coming in from the stream right here, and you see it has this little port that opens up. Sucking in all of the food or nutrients that's coming out of this little creek coming into here.
Okay.
All down.
Yeah.
Watch the mud.
Hold on. Walk up slowly, see if they're in here. Okay, go ahead. Tell us what's up.
So we got the water running through here. It's pushing the current through, pushing all your food or feed nutrients through. These fish are coming through, swimming up this bank, and they are nailing everything that you throw down there. But it's got to be weightless and weedless.
Cool.
But right now there's a whole school out there. Maybe, I want to say 30 to 40 fish of bass, I want to say.
Okay.
And they're just swimming through this whole port right here because that's where they're getting all their food at.
All right.
And they're pushing all the little bait fish up. Just kind of take a look.
So let's see if you guys can see. Oh my goodness. You guys can see. I'm gonna scare them all out of there, but you can see all these fish swimming out right there. And so what's happening, what Ruben said, the current's coming out of right there. And so these fish, they're pushing up and they're staging right up here. And you got some right down here in these shadows, and they're just waiting for the stuff to come through that tunnel and out this side, and they're all facing upward, so that they can get that stuff. So Ruben's throwing a whopper plopper right now. I've been throwing pretty much everything: Tokyo rigged, swim baits, weightless flukes, caught one on a frog earlier. But that's the gist of it. This current's coming through underneath this walk, and it's moving all their food through these cattails. And these big old bass are sitting right up in here, and there's one tucked up right in there, and I don't think you can see them with the glare. But so that's why we're here. We got these bass are cornered up right here, and we're just hitting them. And we've been catching a bunch of them. We finally got on a big one. The bigger ones are real reluctant to hit, but we've been getting the good 12 inchers, 13 inchers. Finally got a good 3-pounder on a weightless fluke. But that's the story on why we're right here. And so we're gonna catch some fish. This weightless fluke. He's all like, I can't. All right, another. I appreciate him not getting stuck up in there this time. I got you, buddy. I got you. Weightless fluke. Fluke is gone. Ruben is here.
Hello, y'all. Oh, yeah.
Dude, they just sit up in there. And it takes a while to get it to feed through, but when it does...
Yeah, I had that hit and I ripped through it and I hit the freaking cat's house.
I think he's gonna hook me because it's a down. There we go.
What the heck? Look at that guy laying down.
Sue!
I think they make it easy to hurt the shoulder.
Yeah. What the fuck is happening right here, dude?
Get out of here, bro. It's a monster!
They're not big, but they're fun. Oh, Ruben. That's funny. Oh, got one. Yeah. Decent one. Bigger than what we, well, maybe the weight with all the, I don't know. He's not bad. Come on, stop. See? Look, not bad. There we go. There we go. Another one. Big one?
Nope.
No? He sounded big. Oh, that's a good one, dude. Yeah.
Right here, yeah.
Let's see. Let's see.
Okay. You hooked me.
Oh, he was.
Oh, fuck, you hooked me good.
Oh shit, dude, that's all the way in.
Yeah, no.
All right, hold up. Okay, hold on. Let me get him off.
Trying to get him, the fucking hook went up and in.
All right, we're gonna have a problem, dude.
Dude, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, dude.
We run to the hospital.
Well, first let's sorry.
No, you're fine.
You doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she doesn't know that.
I don't know. I can get this out, dude. What do you want to do? Dude, I can't get this out, bud.
Keep my cool like feet.
Commercial Center Devil, when you have a chance, can you go to Edie and Sunny? Trying to reach for something. I don't think she can quite reach it.
It got bent, that's why.
Oh no.
See where it's coming out? It's coming, when I push, there it is.
Oh, you're not lying. Holy moly.
It's way up here.
Wow.
You got it? It's all good.
Yep, just pull from that tip now.
Pull it, you did it. Nice.
Ooh, girl. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh,
That was
my gosh.
awesome. Woo. You did right. No, that's
Oh,
the perfect thing to
man.
do. That's the easiest way to get it out.
You're
The
hard.
easiest.
No, but like, oh, if that had sunk back down in there. Oh, man. Okay.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
All right, got lucky.
Yeah.
Do
Oh.
you mind just washing that out, Lauren?
Not at all. Let's get you up at the sink, man. Let's
Yeah. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Oh, that was fast.